Hi, I'm Greg.
Oh, I'm Derek. Welcome to the Men of the Den, and this is Monday.
Hi everyone, this week on the Den is Advice Week. So we've been reaching out to our Den viewers for things that they would like advice on from us.
Like how to not stick to your phone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
How can I do that, Greg?
I could break it.
But if you break the phone and then I die, then the crazy and...
Anyway, this isn't Future Diary.
Okay.
So let's just get started with our questions. So Derek, first question.
So Jake asks, I'm having a dinner party for 8. What would you do as the starter, the main, and the dessert?
Okay. My theory is, as long as you're not with a big foodie crowd, keep it simple. So I think your appetizer should be some kind of soup or chowder. Just because batch cooking, you can, cost efficiently do a soup or a chowder more than probably do nine different salads. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
For a starter, I would do something like a cheese plate, even. Just have a variety of cheeses, a few deli meats here and there. Nothing too filling. Nothing that's going to overpower that's going to leave a huge, thick taste in your palate when you're getting the main course.
Okay.
The main itself, if you're going to keep it simple and you want to entertain 8 people of different varying palates, lasagna.
That's my answer too.
It goes a long way. It's easy to make and it's cost efficient.
So you could do a big meat lasagna for people that aren't vegetarians, and then probably do a smaller vegetarian-style lasagna for anybody that's not. So that's probably the easiest way to keep your audience, because as Derek says, there is people that won't tell you they're vegetarian until they get meat in front of them, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm vegetarian." So
yeah, I never knew this before.
Mm-hmm. So it's good to be prepared. So have a smaller vegetarian lasagna for those people that are vegetarians. All right, and so now we got the dessert.
The dessert? I would go try to do like a nice cake, maybe some cookies, or maybe just like a sweets tray. That way people can pick and choose, especially if you get the sweets tray. It's a lot of work to prepare the day before.
I'm going to say cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake's probably one of the easier things you can make, and one cheesecake can easily split between 8 or 9 people. Mm-hmm. So, cheesecake.
Perfect.
Done. Question 2.
I'm going to a bear run by myself. What are some tips that I could have?
Right. Who is that?
Actually, Chester asked that, and he's been to a few, but for the solo player who's never really gone, what are some tips for them?
Alright, so in my opinion, a bear run is what you make it. So there's no nice way to say this, but if you want to go there and be a big slut,
you can be a big slut.
You can be a big slut if you want.
Yeah, no judging.
Or you could go there and just hang out in your room if you like, and invite people out to play video games. A bear run is what you want it to be.
It's about the whole thing. It's like to embrace the community and have the community together for a party, pat people from away. And yes, there's going to be touching the pool. There's going to be some makeouts, but there's going to be people for camaraderie, going out for dinners, going out to other parties.
So it doesn't have to be just about doing the deed. It can be about whatever you want it to be. Mm-hmm. So the short answer is it's what you want. Mm-hmm. Look for what you're looking for at the bear run. If you want to go out and have all that fun, you feel free to go out and have all that fun, or just hang out with people. It's completely up to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, question 3.
How do you deal with day-to-day stress?
Okay, and who was the submitter of that?
Kevin Johnson.
All right. So I don't deal with stress very well at all, so I'm not the one to be answering this question. I am the ragey one in the relationship. So Derek will agree, but he's probably not going to agree out loud because he doesn't want me to get ragey. So Derek, you answer this one.
How do I deal with stress? I mean, just try to keep a smile on my face. I always try to keep happy, try to keep everyone else around me happy. I just like positive vibes around me at all times. Sometimes it just can't happen. Sometimes it's just everyone's going to be in a foul mood. But you just got to keep the positive thought and think of the goal you have going ahead that you're waiting for. Say, for example, even if it's 5 o'clock, or going to meet up with some friends on the weekend, we're looking forward to that. Always keep that possible goal in mind that you cannot wait for.
And I know music too. Music's a good one.
Music is a big one for me. I love that I come home, listen to something chill, I come home, listen to something like FKA Twigs and something just to chill out when I get home. Or when I'm ragey, put on the metal.
Okay. All right, so in a twist of fate, we just got another question just as we were finished filming. So let's answer this new question. Derek.
Hey there, I'm pretty much a loner. I'm not looking for boyfriend material right now, but I want to talk and meet other guys and socialize a bit. Talking online is fairly easy, but when meeting guys, I don't know how to act. I don't want to seem distant, but the last couple of times I came out almost desperate. So, how do you socialize?
How do you socialize? Well, between us, I'm more of the introvert and Derek's more of the extrovert. So, what would you say first, Derek?
It's a tough one because I could easily tell an introvert to go up there and talk, to try to make conversation. That is also the hardest thing in the world for them.
It is.
It's more so making yourself be seen out there, and the more often you're seen out there, people will become more comfortable and familiar with you. So it may not be something that happens right away.
I think that's a good answer.
But it's something that you can work towards.
Yeah. As an introvert, I would say take it one step at a time. You can make yourself more social, but just take it in small steps.
And even try to make sure you're going out with friends as well, because then if you're with friends, you'll meet more people.
Online is an awesome platform to start with, but eventually you will have to
venture out into the
branch
woods.
out and speak to people in real life. But take the best advice I can give you as an introvert myself. Take it one step at a time. So, question 4. We just actually got a submission.
We have a submission right now.
So, we're going to say this is from Mr. Joe Blow.
Mr. Joe Blow?
Yes, Mr. Joe Blow. So, Mr. Joe Blow had a submission.
Mixed Message in Maryland. The dude who's in my trivia group invited me to his place for dinner, drinks, and a movie, and a lot of hot, sexy fun. And it was fun. A lot of fun. I'm assuming he's really tall. Maybe? Okay. I even ended up spending the night. I really want to do it again, but I'm not sure if the invite was terms of a date, or if it was terms of, hey, come over, eat some food, and fuck. Maybe that could have just been dinner and chill. At the same time, there may be a reason why he invited you over. It might not be for lustful reason. Maybe he wanted to get to know you a bit better, cook for you,
It's true.
Things happened.
I mean, Derek was supposed to be a hookup, but here we are 5.5 years later and we're still together. So, I would suggest if you're interested, why not take a chance? Put yourself out there. The worst thing that could happen is he could say no.
Yeah.
It's better you get a flat out no than spend the next 6 months guessing, should I have reached out to him again? Maybe he's waiting for you to make the move. So it definitely wouldn't hurt, because the worst thing that could happen is he can say no.
And if he's a good cook and you have a lot of fun, like you say, maybe he might be a keeper.
He might be the one.
A keeper.
So, yeah, reach out to him.
Yeah.
What would you say? Same thing?
I would say the same thing. Go for it. Just, if you have a mixed message about it, why not just bite the bullet? Do it. Again.
And by bite the bullet, he means bite the pillow.
Whoa! And on that note, that is this week on The Den. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and spread the word about The Den as well. Comment down below. Let's start discussing on some of your topics, your answers to these questions.
And if you have questions, you need advice for, make sure you fill out our form that we've posted on all of our pages. And the other Den Boys this week will answer your questions or give you advice on your stuff.
Hey!
Yay! All right. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye!